really bad. So I would have an apnea event 45 times an hour.
Jeez.
So
And that means you
I would
breathing for a second. everybody. Welcome to Chaotic Good Improv on this lovely Saturday night. We're really excited you have decided to join us for what will be a very interesting and new show, perhaps, because we are a little itty-bitty cast, so we're going to try some new fun stuff. My name is Melanie. I just want to quickly introduce our tiny little cast. We have Katie tonight. Yoo-hoo! And Patrick. And I want to just cut over to Chad because he's going to remember to say all the really important things that I will forget to say. So Chad, take it away.
Well, thank you very much, Melanie. And again, welcome to everyone who is joining us here on Chaotic Good Improv tonight. So happy to have you with us tonight. We appreciate everyone who comes and watches our hilarity that we like to put on for you, absolutely free to your eyeballs on whatever device you like. This is something we've been doing for, about a year now. So we appreciate everybody who's hung with us so far. And like Melanie said, tonight's going to be a little bit different. We are going to do a little bit of our short form improv where we will be asking you, the audience, for suggestions on things that we can start our different scenes that we're going to do. But we're going to transition into a bit of long form improv as well. And what that means is we'll take just like a general suggestion and just make a series of scenes out of it. So it'll be a lot of fun. We'll explain a little bit more as we go on down the road, but just to give you a preview of what's about to happen, just a little something we're going to experiment with tonight. So hope you enjoy it very much, and we're always looking for different ways to make improv fun and exciting for you. So with that being said, just a couple of quick announcements. First of all, thank you to... let's see, we did have a recent follower, and I should already have that pulled up. Lee Cyranek, thank you so much for being our latest follower, as well as, Beard Black Man, Spider-Man 1973-2020, and Little Folk Monkey for being our latest followers on Twitch. Remember, if you follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/chaoticgoodimprov, where you're probably watching right now, you'll be alerted every time we go live. Also, follow us on all the social medias, if you will. We're on Twitch, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, just wherever finer things are talked about,
Twitter.
And not so fine things talked about. We're on there. And also, so go ahead and, share that with your family, friends, worst enemies, what have you. We love to reach as many people as we can. If you'd like to support the crazy shenanigans that we go through every week, you may certainly do so. At Twitch is our main channel for doing so, twitch.tv/chaoticgoodimprov. You can support us through Twitch subscriptions and or BitCheers. You can find all the information for that on our channel, as well as, another thing you can do is buy some merch, and that's on our website, and I usually have one next to me. I don't, but Melanie is sporting a lovely CGI sweater, so thank you so much for that. You can find that and so much more merchandise on chaoticgoodimprov.com. Check out our store. We have onesies, we have mugs, we have no, we do not have helicopters. So don't at me on that.
That's where our budget went.
Well, I mean, some of us have DIY projects. Just saying. Anyway, but it's not an official project, so don't ask me about that. Patrick Glenn 5, also thank you for resubscribing with Prime. That is a 9-month subscription. That is amazing. We really do appreciate that. All right, guys. And don't forget, if you subscribe with Amazon Prime, or Twitch Prime rather, which comes with your Amazon Prime account, you do that at no additional cost to yourself. You're already paying for it. Why not just go ahead and throw a couple bucks our way for doing so? Eagle Panini just a bit cheered 100 bits. Thank you so much for that. Also, in addition to everything I just said, one other way that you can help support the show tonight is after we get done making the show, we'd like to give it a name. So if you put a name for the show into the chat at any time, I will be Chaotic Good Improv in the chat. Usually people put quotes around it or something just to let me know that this is the name of the episode that they think is fitting for this particular show we're doing. So, If you hear our actors say something uproariously funny, or if you hear a common theme happening throughout the night, or just something that really grabs your attention, let me know in the chat. I'll put it into a big old list, and we'll deliberate at the end of the show which ones we like best and what the show will be named going forward. So keep that in mind. All right, I believe that is everything on my list. So we're going to start with a little bit of short form funny, and for that, I will kick it back over to Melanie to get things started. Melanie?
Thank you so much, Chad, for that monologue of juicy goodness that I would never have remembered to deliver. We're super excited you guys are here, and we're going to start tonight with a game that we call Pillars, and it's going to be for Patrick and Katie. And we're going to need a suggestion of, let's say, a weird reason to reunion. I don't know. Let's throw that. Some kind of gathering, some kind of whatever. I'm going to see what people come up with. Because what's going to happen in here is Katie and Patrick will do their scene based on the suggestion that we get from you. Chad and I are going to be their pillars. So Chad will be Patrick's pillar. I guess, actually, Chad can be Katie's pillar. And I will be Patrick's killer. Pillar.
Oh, my.
Only one will survive tonight. Let us know in the chat who you think it will be.
Well, a Freudian slip there. I'm so sorry, Patrick. I am not your killer. I am your pillar. So, and what we'll do is they will do their scene, and at any point in the scene, if they forget what they want to say, they raise their hand, and Chad and I will come in with just the first word that comes to mind. They will then have to adopt that word, justify it, and move forward into the scene. So, Chad, do we have any suggestions for anything?
Summer camp counselor reunion.
Summer camp counselor reunion. Okay. So this is going to be a scene that has something to do with summer camp or counselors or reunion or all of it combined. And this is Pillars in 3, 2, and 1.
Hey, Mr. Charlie? Mr. Charlie.
Yes, Melissa. Melissa, hello again.
Yeah. The thing is, I wanted to go swimming, and the lifeguard said I'm bad at it.
Oh, well, you know, we have a wide range of other activities we can do because we know you just sink like a log every time you jump in the water. I mean, why don't you go and try and go to arts and crafts where you can paint a
nail file.
Where you can paint a nail file. You know, you can just take a piece of sandpaper and just make that into your own little craft thing. Put it on a popsicle stick, and you can just file your own nails, and that'll be a great way to get you into the summer camp spirit.
Ooh, or I could turn it into a weapon because I really just wanted to go to spy camp.
Oh, do you now? Okay. Well, like I've told you a number of times now, we do not allow improvised weapons or for you to bring any sort of weapon from home, okay? We believe that's against our...
Paper.
That's against our paper policy, okay? It's a very thick policy we have published over in the canteen. And if you want to leaf through it again, I can have the head office print off another copy. It wastes a lot of paper, but you know, the safety is important here.
Mr. Charlie, I really don't think I should have gotten in trouble for my
outlet,
my outlet generator that just fills the room with electricity. It was kind of a fun, like, disco night kind of vibe that I was going for. And well,
listen, Melissa, you were trying to light up the room by sticking forks and outlets, and you brought those forks from the dining hall, and we can't have that. It's dangerous and it's theft, and we can't keep track of those dishes like that.
Well, Mr. Charlie, if you would just let me go swimming, I feel like none of this would be a problem. I could just go out there and swim with my
mug
and drink some hot chocolate from the cafeteria while I, terrorize the ducks in the lake.
Melissa. Okay, now listen. Okay, I know for a fact. I can see behind your back right now. You have three
Pillows.
You have three pillows and
Stapler.
a stapler. Okay, I know what's going to happen is you are going to take those pillows. You're going to fill them with rocks and staple them to the children's bathing suits so they just sink right down to the bottom. That is not okay.
Mr. Charlie, this camp is so lame. You don't let me do anything fun, and all I want is just for
Cooler.
coolers full of beer down at the lake. I think really that's what I need to have a good time, and I'm gonna have to call my mom and tell her that this camp is lame, Mr. Charlie.
Well, now. Don't call on your mother, okay? Your mother is one of the few women who pay for their child to go to camp. They also give us a generous donation. You know, we have to make sure that we keep those
Yoga mat.
we have to make sure we keep those yoga mats rolling in, okay? Because that's what we call currency around here, because it just makes sure everything is nice and comfy in what is an otherwise terrible situation.
Well, yeah, my mom says that if I'm not at summer camp, it's an otherwise terrible situation at home.
And scene. Poor Katie. The worst kid at the worst camp.
I worked at a summer camp for 7 years. Not even the top 10 worst campers right there. Not even an issue. Nope. Yeah.
So many
Okay.
memories.
Well,
That wasn't even act. That was just me like recalling conversations I already had. Yeah.
perfect. All right, so this next game is for Melanie and Patrick. This is a game that we like to play here at CGI called Change. So what I'm going to need from you guys, suggestion in the audience, how about something that you might inherit? Something that you might inherit as the suggestion. And for this scene, Patrick and Melanie will just be building a scene around this suggestion, but at any point I can call out change, at which point the actor will have to change the line they just said and justify that moving forward. So, Chad, do we have any suggestions for things you might inherit?
Big ears.
Big ears. All right. So this scene is Change with Patrick and Melanie. It has something or nothing to do with big ears in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh.
They keep falling
Thank you, Kelly.
out.
Yeah, Kelly, I know. You gotta put the extra large nibs in those right there. They're made for regular sized ears. You know.
I have regular ears. Right?
Sure you do, hun. But you know I'll be honest. You know the girls in your middle school. I know they're mean, but sometimes they're truthful. You know, I think that I know the girls at your middle school are mean, but sometimes they're going to be extra mean for no apparent reason.
Yeah. Like the other day, they were all talking about getting their ears pierced. And I said that you wouldn't let me because we went to Claire's that one day and that lady started laughing.
Change.
Yeah.
And we went to Claire's that one day and the lady was like, "Oh my God!"
Well, listen, hun. You know, I'm fine with you getting your ears pierced, but you seemed really set on those elephant earrings, and that seemed a little dicey, you know.
Like Roll Tide, right? I thought instead of that, I would get like the actual elephant earrings.
Yeah. I don't know if Big Al is the elephant they're going to think of when they see elephant on those earlobes there, hun.
You know, when I was little, Daddy said that I had excellent hearing because of my beautiful ears, Mother.
Well, I know what your father said, you know, but we need to make sure that we're trying to make sure we're making you more beautiful, more attractive. You know, there are other things we can focus on, not just the ears there.
Change.
There are things that we can focus on other than your lobes there.
So I was thinking that maybe getting a supercut, like going to supercuts and getting their actual supercut, like super short.
Yeah, the talking like shorter than a pixie cut. That's ambitious. No, yeah, I think you
Like the
I think you'll
fade.
look.
Change.
Like the mohawk,
Change.
like a spiral perm, but only on the top.
Okay,
Leaving
yeah.
the side empty.
I thought you were doing great with just combing your hair down long. You know, just they call it curtains hair. But if you want to, honey, I want to support you.
Thanks, Mom. I really appreciate it. Because, you know, someone at school said I look like an Afghan, the dog.
Change.
Someone at school said that, like, they think that I was maybe dropped on my head as a baby and my ears just the swelling never went down.
Change.
Someone at school pulled my ear and literally they were in the other room.
Well, listen, you remember your father, Mr. Armstrong. We called him Stretch, you know, but
I called him Dad.
You have certain abilities, you know. You are part elastic, you know. You can take your arm and you can stretch it out, you know.
I'm a superhero?
No, superheroes it's going to sound on the nose here, a bit of a stretch, you know.
Change.
I think you're kind of reaching there, calling yourself a superhero. You know, it's more of a circus freak show act.
And scene. Okay. All right. Poor Melanie. And her.
Sorry,
On that note,
I feel like
I'm gonna go back to the Afghan.
well, you started out with you're knocking your earbud out, and I was like, well, you got big ears; they can't fit earbuds.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
So now we are going to move into doing something a little bit different than we usually do. We're going to do a little bit of long form. So in this, we have our actors who at any point can call freeze on a scene and tag someone out and pick up that scene. Either where it left off, they can transport that character to a new place. We don't know what might happen. We're just going to find out along with you guys, because just like what we did previously, everything you're about to see is completely made up on the spot. We don't have any plans, although we would like a suggestion from you for let's get a non-geographic location. I don't think we've gotten that yet for tonight's show. So if we can get that from our audience in the chat, and then we will just continue making stuff up. That's our plan. Just gonna wing it. So
yeah, go ahead and put those non-geographic locations into the chat. We will choose one at random, and by random I mean whatever makes me giggle the loudest. And we will go ahead and start off our series of short, long scenes doing so. All right,
Yes.
Looks like we have
Short,
a suggestion for a Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly. All right. So these scenes will have something or nothing to do with Piggly Wiggly. And we're going to start out with Melanie and Patrick and just figure out who they are and what is going on. So anytime you guys are ready.
You know, it's so frustrating. I feel like every time I come in here, they reorganize the store just so that I'll have to walk through the whole store to find the cereal I want. You know what I'm saying?
I know, like, and they took down all the signs. I feel like I don't know where I am anymore.
Right? I mean, I've been doing like picking up my groceries and having them do. It's so weird to be in a grocery store again, and it's kind of exciting.
Okay. Well, it is exciting, but I don't like that they've turned it into a maze. I don't know if we'll ever be able to get out of here.
Yeah,
know?
I came in here with my kid. No idea where she is. If you see a little blonde, she's about 5. She's fine. She's fine. She's very like, city smart.
She's only 5 years old and she's alone. How long has it been since you've seen her?
Well, we came in here right after breakfast, and I'm kind of hungry. So,
Those 7 hours ago.
oh no. Well, she knows to open boxes of things if she gets hungry and just nibble. They don't have a problem at the cash register as long as you.
Melanie.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're the little girl, the lost one.
I mean, I'm not lost. I'm just, I'm just hungry, but my mom said I can't talk to strangers, so I'm not sure I should talk to you.
Okay, this is gonna sound strange, but she said if I see you to bring you to her. So I don't know how to.
Not. Can't go with you. Definitely not.
Okay. So I'm gonna. I didn't get her number.
I've eaten like 5 boxes of cereal here today. I don't even know what day it is even anymore.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a lot of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's a
yeah.
sugar. But
Freeze,
listen.
Freeze, Patrick. Young lady, I'm Officer Joe. I just wanted to talk to you a minute. The cashier at the front was a little concerned about you. She said you've been sitting in this aisle for a good part of the day. Are you okay?
Yep, 5 cereal boxes. I've been sitting here. I'm fine. I'm just fine.
That's a lot of sugar.
Yep.
Are you did you come here with a grown up?
Oh, my mom. She is I don't know where she is, but she brought me here, and then she said, "Be good," and then so I ate these cereals.
We got a kid here that's solo in the cereal aisle. She is pretty hyped up on lots of sugar. So heads up, we seem to have a missing parent. Repeat, a missing parent.
Oh my
Freeze.
gosh! Do you?
Freeze, Katie. Yeah, I caught that loud and clear. I'm on the lookout now for a missing parent. What's your 6? I can come meet rendezvous where you are right now.
I'm in the cereal. I had to step out because she is she's running wild like an animal in there right now. Copy.
Okay. Listen, this is going to sound crazy, but I don't know where the cereal aisle is. I think they rearranged the store recently. Bring you and her to the front to check out, and let's meet up right around there.
Copy that. Freeze. Patrick. Hey, I didn't get your name, little missy.
Marsha.
Marsha. All right, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and I'd like you to just come with me. We're gonna put the cereal down. Just,
Okay.
I'll let you take 1 box with you. Just.
Oh, okay, cool.
But we're going to go over and we're going to talk to the nice lady at the cash register, all right? And
Okay.
We're going to just sort of see if we can't help you find your mom.
Okay.
And get you safely home.
Okay. I just have one question. Just one question. Are you a stranger? Because I just need to know if there is.
That's a very good question.
Okay.
That's a very good question. I am a police officer.
Okay,
so,
but you could still be strange. I don't know.
I am. That's actually a very, very. That's very profound of you, young lady. I'd like to think that I am a safe person for you to talk to.
Okay.
I do have a question for you. You're bouncing around a lot. If you have to go to the potty, I will have to get a female officer to take you to said party. Do you need to go to the party?
No, Officer Joe, I do not. I did.
Freeze. Katie. Officer Joe, yeah, sorry, I couldn't find the register. I just happened upon the cereal aisle. Sorry.
Yeah, watch your step. Watch your step. I got.
Okay.
Listen, I just.
There's some sort of apple juice spill here.
Yeah, let's call it apple juice. There's a young woman here. She's down at the end of the aisle. I sent her down to try to find the adult diaper section to see if I could, help her with some self-esteem issues since she had a little accident. I have no idea where this mom.
What little girl at the end of the aisle?
Oh, damn it!
Freeze. Melanie.
Little girl.
Yes. Yeah.
Now you can't go walking around the store and just taking down boxes of cereal and just putting your little sweaty paws in them and eating. You gotta pay for it and you gotta eat elsewhere.
Oh, I don't have any money, so I guess I was just hungry. I thought I could. Am I in trouble?
No, honey, that is not how that works, ma'am. We're gonna have to ask you and anyone you came with to leave. Now, where is your parent or your legal guardian?
Oh my gosh, I think I'm in trouble. I think I just got in trouble and I didn't mean to get in trouble. I've just been here a long time.
Well, you're not in trouble. You're getting into it if you don't tell me where your guardian is because you just ate I believe $26 worth of cereal on just the last 3 minutes alone. I mean, we gotta get you out of here.
Yeah, I also pee-peed on the floor over there.
Okay, I think you must be mistaken. I just had one of the police officers say there was an apple juice spill, so I think the officer would know.
No, I didn't have any apple juice, but I would like some. Thank you very much.
Breeze, Katie.
Honey, I thought I lost you. You're taking forever in this store. Now come along. Did you get the adult diapers?
The adult diapers.
You said you were going to give them a try.
Well,
you said you were just going to give them a try, honey.
Darling, it's not a very very pleasant thing to buy.
But let me show you how easy it is.
Well, I get self-conscious, because the young woman who works up at the front of the store, the cashier, she's so attractive, and I come in here all the time, and she's going to start to judge me if she I have urinary incontinence.
I understand that, honey. Listen, George, I know you still want to be flirty. How about this? I'll buy the diapers for you. You can put them on at the house. Nobody needs to know that you're wearing them. I certainly won't tell anybody that you wear a diaper because I could have had another husband by now. But I want you to feel good about yourself. In fact, I'll buy them and you can go flirt with the girl if you want.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bring a bottle of apple juice just in case I need to make an excuse for some reason.
Oh, I remember using that when I had to break water.
Freeze. Patrick.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Are you gonna buy those diapers you're holding? Those are large sizes, and it was the last one. I'm just curious.
Oh, I have to get them because Officer Joe said that I needed to get these. So I have them now.
Wait, you're telling me a grown-up person told a little girl to get adult diapers?
He said he was not a stranger, so there was no danger.
Oh, they all will tell you that, honey. Listen, you are a vulnerable little thing. No man should be telling you to put a diaper on.
Oh no, I think, but you are also a stranger. Now this is bad because I have two strangers and one of them said he was a good stranger and you are thinking, I think you think you're a good stranger, but I have had $26 worth of cereal today and I don't know, it's been a day.
You know, this is, no, you're not in trouble. You're just reminding me why I never let my grandkids visit. Listen, hon.
Are they nice? Do you have a boy? Do you have a boy grandkid? Is his name Caleb? Is he kind of cute? Is he also in the 5th grade? Actually, I'm like 5, so probably kindergarten.
That's that. You know, that was a lot of questions you just asked me, and I just have one thing I need from you is that box of extra large diapers that I'll hold for you. I'll hold for you.
I can't because Officer Joe said I have to go get them.
Oh, this Officer Joe. Listen, I need to go find this Officer Joe.
Oh, that would be hard for you to meet him.
Well,
be hard.
Let me tell you something. Before I became a grandma, I was a detective, so I know how to find people if I need to find them. Okay. But since I have a cart and you don't, I'll take the box of diapers.
Oh, are you stealing from me? That makes you a bad stranger. Oh my
God, your mother did a job on you.
Priest, Katie. Yes, ma'am. Someone was calling for Officer Joe.
Yeah, listen. Apparently, there's a little girl down here who said a grown man officer, Joe, told her to skip down to her skivvies and put an adult diaper on. That's messed up.
Well,
I had to advocate for her.
We're aware of the juvenile female situation we got right now, but she was not instructed to script down to any skivvies. You know,
how else do you put a diaper on? Yeah, put it on over your clothes.
That is one way to wear it. Yes, ma'am. You know, in a situation, our field training tells us, you know, you can't take clothes off anyone. You can put additional layers on. That is by the book. It is okay.
Well, that's you know, back in the day, I would have outranked you just for the record. And we did not put diapers on over. We did not put bras on over our shirts either. So, but that's a different time.
Were you on the force? Were you on the force?
Yeah, I was on the force. I was a detective.
Were you? Oh, so were you management or union?
I was homicide.
So were you in the police union?
Absolutely. I created the union. That's how old I am. That's right. Flippity jippet you just gave me.
Well, your expertise could be a valuable service here. I think you need to run point on this now.
Oh my! Well, you know what? Actually, let me take off my card again because I actually still have my badge on. So you tell me what to do.
Well,
I'm ready.
Well, first off, you can take my badge and my gun. You've got to take care of this.
So what exactly am I doing?
Brandishing right now. You're brandishing.
Reese. Melanie. Okay. I just have one question. Are you a stranger?
So, you may not believe this. I am a stranger. I am a police officer. I can't prove it.
Huh. That's a lot. I don't know if I can believe you. I met a lot of strangers today.
Listen, I gotta give you a little piece of advice here. You know, you gotta you got to play along with the police here, right? If they catch you, stealing any more cereal, they might lock you up for a long time.
Oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. Oh, okay.
Well, listen.
I don't know if my mom will come visit me in prison because she's not even good at keeping up with me in the store, and she might get lost in a prison. I might get lost in a prison.
Freeze.
Well.
Freeze. Marsha! Unfreeze.
Oh! I'm pretty sure I heard my mom. I heard her saying something to me.
Okay. I still have my earpiece in. Do you know which way it came from?
No, it just sounded sort of loud, and she just said my name 3 times. People always think it's funny when people say my name 3 times, and I don't know why.
It's a thing. Just don't ever start brushing your hair over and over again. But listen, we can find her. It sounds like she's nearby.
Is my mom? Is she? But I don't know. She might be mad. Do you think I will be in trouble?
Freeze. Katie. Officer, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm glad to see you here. I got a text from my wife. She said that she cannot find our daughter here in the store, and now this has got to be a Piggly Wiggly super center because I cannot now find my wife.
That is true. That's true. Officer Joe has actually been holding down the radio, just having a crazy conversation, but we can't reach him because it only works one way, So we know what's happening. We just don't know where in the world it could be happening.
You think they're still here? Is anybody watching my child? She's a minor. She's advanced. She's in 5th grade, but she's only 5.
Officer Joe is on scene. He's not really running point. There's something about an old lady who started the police union. It didn't make a lot of sense to me, but Officer Joe seemed very, very enthusiastic about her running point. So he gave her gun, or he gave her the gun. Yeah, and she started brandishing. It was very strange.
So there's a retiree brandishing a weapon who's now in charge of my missing child?
We wasn't really clear if she retired or not, if she was let go of the force for some reason. But yes, she's out there, presumably, John McClane, Die Hard situation kind of renegade individual.
Excuse me, are you also a stranger?
Okay.
That sounded like Marsha.
Yeah, and that's her name because someone did say that.
Yes, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's going to be a teen model.
Yeah. But I didn't see or hear. They tell us to keep an earpiece in, so directional sound just kind of doesn't work sometimes. It's quite the quandary right now.
Yeah, you're totally useless. Freeze.
I did feel like
Patrick.
Oh, okay. I can give you the diapers, lady. I can give them to you. You don't have to. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to. Oh my. Okay.
Calm down. I'm not even pointing it at you.
Okay, but I will give you the diapers back. I just made apple juice.
Yeah, you will. This store is going to be a mess. Put the diapers in my cart.
Okay.
Put them in my cart.
Okay.
And the one you're wearing. I see it over your clothes. Take it off.
Okay.
George needs them. Thank you. Damn, that smells.
I used that one already.
It's all right. They dry and you can reuse them. I'm all about recycling. Listen. This did not happen. Do you understand me? I'm not going to aim this at you. I'm only going to brandish.
Okay, but I feel like you are definitely a bad stranger.
Oh, I'm definitely a bad stranger.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought that was clear.
Yeah.
So,
Freeze, Katie. Oh my gosh! Oh my, Evelyn, what are you doing? You can't wave the gun like that. Marsha, there you are.
Yeah.
she's fine. I found her. I solved the crime.
She is a bad stranger. She said she is a bad stranger.
Okay, I need you to put the gun down and give me back my belt and my utility stuff so I can reclaim the situation. Okay, I just need you to calmly give me back my weapon.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm
Listen,
sorry.
Marsha, you met a lot of strangers today. I know that. Okay, but I'm clear to the running point now. I got my badge and my gun back. I need you to come with me. We can hopefully find your mother on some aisle in the store.
Okay. I can go with you because you seem less scary than the lady who used to have the gun and took my diapers.
Yep. Now, just for safety, I'm going to pull out my taser from the other side here. Not as dangerous a weapon, non-lethal, but I need you to come with me. Don't know what kind of crazy characters might be in the store right now.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Marsha! Marsha!
Oh, Mom!
my gosh!
Mom, I met so many strangers today, and half of them had weapons.
You're so tall! Oh my gosh, you've gotten so big!
Well, you left me here a long time ago, and I've had $26 worth of cereal since then.
Well, they won't know. We'll just put the boxes back like we always do. Just close them tight, put them on the shelf, and we're fine.
If I can just quickly say, I kind of speak for the union on this here. We need a lot of paperwork to fill out, so we're just going to kind of let this whole thing just kind of, just kind of let it
It never happened.
slide.
It never happened. Marsha has been with me the whole time, right?
Never happened.
Yeah,
I met
a lot
been
of
a long
met,
day, so
you met people in your mind. In your mind.
Oh,
it's been a long
okay.
day, so I'm gonna go get some apple juice.
Apple juice.
I'll see myself out that way.
It was nice seeing you, stranger. And we're just gonna let this applesauce be cleaned up by the maintenance crew. And how about we go to McDonald's?
Yeah, Mommy. You know how I'm supposed to talk to Dr. Feldman about my feelings?
Yes.
I have a lot of feelings about today. But probably if you get me 2 ice creams, I would have less feelings.
I will get you enough ice cream that you never have a feeling again.
Oh, that sounds healthy. And scene. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was nuts.
That was fun.
Yeah. That was a huge Piggly Wiggly.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, so
Marsha goes to the Piggly Wiggly.
yeah. All right, so what do you think? Do you want to I think we have time for
Maybe a good, bad, worse?
Yeah, Yeah, so if anybody in our audience, we'll switch now from doing our long form and go back. We'll wrap up with a short form game like we would typically do on a Saturday night. So if anybody has any questions, burning questions in their mind that they need advice for,
because clearly the three of us, you want our advice.
Taking our advice, obviously. So if you want to ask us questions, ask away.
Absolutely. And again, the advice we give will come in 3 flavors because we believe in giving you value for your money. We'll give you the good advice, the bad advice, and the worst advice to help make the most of your life. If you want it to be worse, hey, we got you covered. That's what we do, yeah. So please go ahead and put in the chat any burning questions, anything that you need, any advice on whatsoever. Seriously, we are here for you. By the way, I have to say, I wanted to see kind of like the expense report on that whole police action. Like $26 worth of cereal. I mean, granted, that's these days it's like 2 boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, but I would like to see that justified. Okay. Michael Glenn asked in the chat, how do I perfect an evil laugh? We need good advice on this, so we need good advice on how to perfect an evil laugh. So who among you is the most evil? That would be Katie. Go ahead. Good advice.
So what you want to do is find your favorite movie that has a villain in it and just watch it as many times as possible. Rewind once you hear the laugh and just watch it again and again and again until you practice it and you can do it exactly like that person. Because then you'll have a true supervillain laugh.
Absolutely. Okay, so that is professional acting advice. Now let's go to bad advice from Melanie.
Well, the key to a really scary evil laugh is to just test it out. And so I like to go into someone's room in the middle of the night when it's dark and they're sleeping and just go right up to their face and and if it doesn't work, I keep trying it on maybe another neighbor.
Can confirm she does this. Patrick, with the worst advice.
Listen, you can't get too wrapped up in the laugh itself, okay? You need to focus on being evil. The laugh will find you, okay? Buy a submarine from some guy who deals like Soviet submarines. Put a bunch of like high-powered lasers on the moon. Maybe like kidnap someone. I don't know. But be evil, do crimes, start laughing. The results will shock you.
One weird trick from Patrick. Okay, I'm Nini OK. Ask, should I color my hair? We need good advice on coloring your hair. So who among us has the most experience in coloring their hair? And we are back, folks. If you can still hear us out there, apparently we just had a bounce from OBS. Okay. Let me just make sure that we are in fact live.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, this is what I've been worried about with OBS. It's been a little flaky of late. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with that. If you can hear us, please wave your hand in the air like you just don't care. Okay, yep, we are actually back online. All right, we are good to go. All right, so
Okay.
Patrick, with how to color your hair, if you still remember at this point.
I do. So if you want to dye your hair, make sure you're doing it with natural materials. Things like lemon juice or laundry detergent or things that you can find just like out in the mud. Go to out in the yard where the dog goes and just kind of run things through your hair, but keep it natural.
Lovely, lovely, with the bad advice. And now the worst advice on coloring your hair from Melanie.
Yeah, it's been quarantine, so a lot of us have had to try to figure out how to do this. And even those box colors, or like Madison Reed, who seems to be stalking me on all social media, that stuff's really expensive. So what I recommend is you go to Lowe's. They always have their like paint samples. Somebody bought some paint color and then they changed their mind. They're like, oh, I don't want that. It's got the little dot of color. It's like $2, $1.50. Go crazy, man. And you might get some cool aqua or like a taupe. And then just paint it on. Paint it on with a toothbrush even. Cheap.
Tastes great,
Permanent.
too, believe me. I've tried.
Permanent.
Okay, real quick, Ron Beham asked, how do I get a bigger tax refund? 'Tis the season, and it has been extended a bit, so we need good advice from Patrick. Go ahead, Patrick.
Talk to a CPA. You can probably find some tax rebates, whether it's in how you finance your home, if you have had any changes in your employment, make sure that you're getting all of your W-2s, all your 1099s in order. That way you can maximize you can lower your adjusted gross income as much as possible.
Yeah.
Those are words. I know some of them, but that's great. Let's go with bad advice on increasing your tax refund from Melanie.
This is not bad advice. This is good advice. Like if you're on like a Bumble or a Tinder or something, you want to find somebody who works for the IRS. And you want to just go ahead and sleep your way to that refund because those are the guys that are punching in the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
And worst advice from Katie.
So what you want to do is you just want to lie on TurboTax as you're typing in the numbers. Just put in whatever numbers. And then when you get audited, just send a letter back and tell the IRS agent that you pay their salary. So they really should leave you alone. And I'm pretty sure now I will be audited for giving that advice. But that's what I got.
Believe it or not, that actually works for most Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah.
And finally, last but certainly not least, RM Little asks, how do I get bigger ears? We need good advice on this one. Good advice on getting bigger ears from Melanie.
You just have to stretch. You have to stretch every day. Pull from the bottom, pull from the side, pull from the top. Just sometimes you can wear like a hat and just really like push them. It's just like the boob exercises we did as teenagers, only for ears, and it works.
I did those same boob exercises. We need bad advice on how to make your
We
ears.
must.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
must increase our bust.
All right, Patrick, with the bad advice.
If you want to make it look like you have bigger ears, get a really, really bad haircut. Just kind of get it where it's uneven, maybe. But if you cut your hair just right, they won't be bigger, but they'll look bigger. It's just like when we were teenagers and we bought Wonder Bras. All right, that's what we all did, all of us.
All of us.
Okay, worst.
Oh, go ahead, Chad. No, Chad, take it away.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Actually, along the same lines as Patrick, but you see, not only do you use body parts to accentuate your other body parts, but you also need to accessorize to make your ears look bigger. So my advice is to make your ears look bigger, you get the smallest earbuds that you can find and put them in your ears. You know they're working when they constantly fall out and everything, especially before you start a scene. Because doing that will make your ears look gigantic and make the scene even funnier. Alright, so that is advice on every level for how to live your life from us here at Chaotic Good Improv.
I have good
will
hearing.
give the standard disclaimer,
For the
don't
record.
take this advice. Go ahead.
I have good hearing for the ears, just for the record.
Love your ears, Melody. But seriously, don't take any of this advice seriously. We are funny joke people. Don't ruin your life on our accounts unless
Please,
it's hilarious. Then
don't
tell us
do
about
it.
it.
Well, I think that is our show for tonight. So thank you guys for joining us and indulging us as we did something a little bit different. I had a lot of fun.
It was fun.
So I want to thank our cast one more time. We have Melanie, yay, and Patrick, and of course Chad, who keeps our stream running. And I am Katie, and we are so glad that you decided to spend your Saturday night here with us, watching us make things up. We stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night right here on this Twitch stream, so feel free to come check us out. Chad, do we have anything else we need to...
Show title.
Yes, we do need a show title.
And we have plenty of those to choose from. But before we do, I want to give I'm Nini OK, Michael Glenn, and Eagle Panini thanks for all the cheers that they have provided for us tonight, as well as the gift sub. We really do appreciate that. And Patrick Glenn for doing the resub as well. Every little bit helps, and it keeps us loud live, bringing the funny to you. So thank you so much for that. Another thing we would like to thank everyone for is the title suggestions for the show, and my oh my did we have title suggestions. So, first of all, we have Monologue of Juicy Goodness. Yeah, if I had a nickel. I Will Be Patrick's Killer. Spoiled it, honestly. Sink Like a Log. Which was an actual phrase used tonight.
Yes.
Are You a Stranger? The Cereal and Adult Diaper Aisle. I have one of those. A Bad Stranger. Bras Over Our Shirts. You're Brandishing. She's Out There, John McClaning. And of course, I Made Apple Juice Again. I believe that is everything. If I missed anything, please let me know in the chat.
I don't
But,
even
yeah.
know. There was a couple in there, but then each one was good, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have no...
Anybody in the chat have like a no, this is the best?
I like Are You a Stranger? Personally, kind of caught the overall theme of the evening.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, who among us hasn't looked in the mirror and asked that question?
Are
Yeah.
you a stranger?
Exactly.
Okay,
right.
so Are You a Stranger? We're putting that up out there. If anybody else likes it, let us know. If you have any objections, let us know, and we will deliberate or ignore. But as it stands, that will be the title of the show. So, in addition to that, we would like to thank everyone for enjoying our experiment tonight with the long form and everything. We always love changing up, do different types of improv, and boy, I mean, seriously, did they not do an awesome job tonight? So, thank you so much. I mean, it constantly amazes me just how much they're able to make out of nothing. So, great times. And the chat. The chat seems to be leaning toward I made apple juice again.
All right.
Okay.
That works for me.
All right, so we made apple juice again. Strangers made apple juice. Great times. All right, so I made apple juice again. Thank you to RM Little for making that suggestion. That will now be the show's name.
Yay! Thank you.
All right.
All right. Well, you know what? Thank you so much. We really, we always sometimes come into these shows and we're like, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy day. There's a lot of stress. We're still sort of dealing with it. But every time we come in here and go live, like it's so fun and it's a mood changer, and for us, and I hope for you too. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and we will see you next week.